Let's get some trader talk now from Brian Stutland, the founder of Equity Armor Investments. Brian, I hope you're having a great day. Do you think that this market is due for a big sell-off?
Well, Angie, I mean, I don't know if this sell-off comes like a huge sell-off right away. I think the market is still working through itself right now to the upside, and we might have a little blip. There might be a little bit more to go on the upside, but, you talk about a big sell-off. When I look at a lot of the indicators out there, when we're talking about a VIX that's above 20, meaning lots of volatility still in the market, that's above average, above normal. We're talking about interest rates where the 10-year interest rate for the U.S. government to borrow at is lower than the 2-year. And then you look at oil prices and commodity prices still relatively high versus last year. A lot of those things are indications of bear markets to come. And so this sort of rally we've seen over the last few days, the great jobs number we had last week, to me, that could be a little bit of a fool's gold.
Yikes, fool's gold. That means a bear trap. What do you make, though, of the rally in the NASDAQ, despite NVIDIA's warning that there's a slowdown in demand for chips used for video games?
Yeah, that's right. That's right, Angie. I mean, when we saw NVIDIA warning about the market here, and yet the rest of the chips or the rest of the tech sector still did okay, to me, it seems like the market was sort of trying to shrug off, and that was sort of old news, and there's still the momentum to the upside. So certainly, there could be more movement to the upside. If you would normally see a lot of the growth names sell off on a warning like that from NVIDIA, and it didn't. So there might be a little bit more room, but I take that warning as good information towards the bear market case. So not good to the upside, but actually bad for the market, because I think they're telling that for a reason, and you've got to be a little wary how earnings are going to look come October. We've made it nicely through this July earnings period where a lot of companies beat. But when it comes to October, I'm a little bit more concerned if there's any sort of hit that's negative growth, negative GDP, or flat GDP even, or some sort of bump in the market, whether that comes from Taiwan and China situation there. There's a lot of things that could go wrong that drive the market lower. And then NVIDIA's warning seems like it's the right kind of warning to sort of heed to.
You are staying in that bear camp. Thanks so much, Brian. Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.